name is James Grindle. I was born and raised in North Carolina and moved to Seattle for startup company in 2007. My current job in Everett is resident manager of an apartment complex with duplex and a house and 15 storage units. And in Seattle, I have been a Seattle Park and Recreation concierge for the past 4 years. It's generally the main thing in the parks is just to try to keep day-to-day activation in a place for that everyone feels comfortable. You know, my primary desire is to acclimatize to tourists or to try to find things for new tourists to do and to spend time doing in Seattle, for me to share the best things that Seattle has to offer. As well as just each park has its own environment. Each park has its own cultural affairs that's going on. Pioneer Square, all the social services are located in the neighborhood in Pioneer Square, so the dynamic in the population of homelessness and you know, whatever social ills that people are fighting and battling is a lot higher in that neighborhood. But then also you're like Alvin the Carver, that's kind of become infamous around the neighborhood. He's really handy with his hands, been making a lot of carbon sticks and having a positive influence on some of the other people in the neighborhood that may not have that positive atmosphere.
What up, Al? Did you stay warm last night?
Oh yeah,
Did you go inside or did you stay out?
No, I stay out. I always stay out. I've never been outside. I go to St. Martin's at night. Being 60 there, a lot of people outside.
So it was 2 weeks ago, city council person Sally Bagshaw came down and she interviewed all the park employees, and then she wanted to really get a true voice from the neighborhood of people that hang out and, you know, spend their other time in the park. She came over and interviewed Al for a few minutes, and Al was like, you know, you really want to make the park a better place, keep it clean, we just need more garbage cans. Boom! 2 days later, we got more garbage cans. Thank you, Al.
Yes, thank you for giving me the opportunity to have a place to sit down and do the work that I'm doing.
Well, he's always a positive influence. Other people look for him to guidance and goodwill, and he's as creative as they come, obviously. So hopefully we're going to get him a spot once the art walk in the summer starts up. We have his stuff out here. Alley Palooza was it was an event worked together with the Alley Network Project and Pike Place Market and the Pike Place Brewery, and we connected all the alleys in Pioneer Square with Post Alley, which goes all the way to the market, which originally, this section from Post Alley all the way to here would have been the original waterfront. The idea was to try to bring people together and repurpose the parks, provide lots of entertainment, multimedia, art installations, just to revitalize, to showcase the alleys better than just being a place for tagging and urination and feces and stuff. And it actually went pretty well. So this year we're going to do it a little bit earlier in the year. I'm going to try to have more musicians in each alley and then a big concert in the park. That's my dream at the moment, I promise.
So, you know, before I ended up in this place in Everett,
Come here, Luna.
I was, you know, in a sleeping bag for 3 months. And that certainly allows you to kind of have a different perspective when it's 18 degrees outside and knowing that people I interact with every day are facing those same obstacles. Like, oh, running water. Wow, running water is really important to have a sink that flows with water and you can have a gallon of water to utilize. Or a toilet, nothing like having that button to push a toilet, like have your own. And then one thing that just escaped me until I actually faced it is like, oh, wow. Imagine not having a refrigerator, like not having a refrigerator to be able to have daily sustenance, like right there at your hands that you can prepare for cheap and economical, means that you're going out to eat somehow everywhere, or you're relying on those people coming to the park to bring food in Pioneer Square. So it let me kind of get a little bit closer understanding to those people, but at the same time, it also forced me into a situation of like, well, you know, what is it different about me? Why am I not black market drug dealing when I know who all the players are in the game out there? Or why am I not, you know, wreaking havoc and selling people alcohol, or bitter about my own circumstances where I'm not facing, you know, social mental ills or you know, addictions? And it's been an interesting road to say the least.